Well, I'm Dr. Milind. So every year, a lot of students prepare for the competitive medical entrance examination, and they put in a lot of hard works. There's a lot of material available for preparation, a lot of classes. They have huge chunk of notes. There are videos available. There are Q banks, and there are guidebooks available. So it's definitely difficult for student to study everything. And one question that used to baffle me during my preparation days is everybody studies so much for the exam. The classes they have, they provide so much of material, and all the students have access to this information. But why only a few students get selected? It's like even the students who are studying at the same class, they're studying for the same time, even they don't have the same results. So what is the reason behind it? So whatever I have learned during my preparation days, whatever I learned from my mentors, and when I was interacting with the students who are preparing for exam over the last few years, I have figured out few things which I would like to share with you, because a lot of students they ask me, sir, what should be my preparation strategy? I am at this stage of my preparation, so what should be my ideal way? See, as I said, that everybody has a different way of their preparation, and one strategy cannot be fit for everyone. So what is important that you should be able to identify that what stage of preparation you are, and then depending on that, you should identify that what strategy you need. Also, that we do not have like unlimited time, because students who start early, they have early most advantage, and it becomes difficult for the student who are starting at late to catch up with them. But as long as you get the result that you desire, it does not matter that when you started and how you started and how did you prepare. So what we are looking here is for the result that is on the seat of your choice. So with the help of a few things, I'm going to tell you that in the race of this NEET-PG, what should be the formula of success. So I'll give you a few examples. So let's try to divide the students at the phase of their preparation. So there are some students who are Ferrari, and there are students who are cycle. So let me tell you what these students are. So first, the students who are like Ferrari at the stage of, I mean, they're at the stage of preparation is such that they are like Ferrari in this race. So they are the who have done the foundation batch in the early part of their undergraduation, and they have already completed the notes. They have done their Q bank. Some of them are gold medalists, and they're always studying. And obviously, they have the first movers advantage. Now there are the students who are like Superbike. So they are the students of again a foundation batch, but they are not someone who are always studying. They have all completed their notes, and they just need few revisions, and they have also already started their Q bank. Now there's some students who are like car. Now they are sincere during your UG days. They have already done their classes, and they just need to revise those classes. So they have done again the classes in their UG days, but they have not revised them, and they just need to revise them. Then there are students who are like normal bike. They have done their classes during their internship. They have used their internship for classes, and now they have started revising. And then there are some students like cycle, where I was at some point of my preparation. So these are mainly post intern like students like me, who realize after internship now we want to pursue post graduation, who have started their classes and who are trying to combine classes and their self study for the exam, or the students who have only done tests and discussions, not the regular classes, and again they are trying to figure it out that what should be my strategy. Now we have exam in March, one that is NEET-PG, and we have another exam in like NICT that is happening in the month of around April or May. Now it's not like that one strategy would help everyone, because everybody is in a different stage of preparation. So when you are preparing for your exam, our target is the same, but the competition is between the different type of students. One is at like cycle and one is like Ferrari. So how do you compete a cycle with a Ferrari? So definitely you need a different strategy, because as I said, as long as you get the result, it does not matter that what kind of vehicle you are riding, as long as you are winning the race. So as I said, it's not a straight path. It is going to be a curvy road, and if you are going to follow everything, that is, as I said, the students who are like Ferrari or Superbike, they have done their notes, they have done their Q bank, they have done the custom model, they have done the Q bank, and definitely they have the advantage. And now you have to compete with them. Now I'll just tell you, I have divided the students into two stages. So I have drawn this line where you can see that the group above the line. So if you are someone who have already done this, I'll tell you, you don't need to change anything. You just keep doing what you're doing, and you have to have faith in yourself. So just keep revising whatever you have done now, and you will definitely get a excellent results. Students who are, as I said, foundation batch, always studying, always sincere, they're going to end up in the top 300 and 500 rank, and it's very difficult to compete with them. But it's okay, as you know, because what I said, that the beauty of NEET PG is you don't have to be in the top 500 to get the branch of your choice. For example, if you want medicine, you can get medicine at the rank of like 4 5,000 as well. If you want surgery, you can get surgery around 6 7 7,000. So I'm specially making this video for this group of students who are at this stage of preparation, like let's say cycle, at the stage of a bike, or at the stage of car. Because with this strategy, you can end up in the rank between 1500 to 8,000, which will actually fetch you the branch of your choice. So if you're someone at the stage of, let's say, car, who have finished their classes and just are in the revision stage, so I will say again, finish your notes. As you have already done the classes, you don't have to waste your time on doing the classes. Just read your notes, revise them well, divide your subjects as per difficult and easy one. See, the students who are at the super bike and the Ferrari stage, they have luxury of doing their custom, all the custom modules, completing whole q bank, because they have already read their notes so many times that they have time to do the q bank. So this is what actually happened when we listen to a lot of interviews. A lot of students, they emphasize on doing the q bank because they have enough time. So if you are someone at this stage of preparation, you cannot go back to the q bank. So finish your notes first. That should be your first priority. Then you should plan your revisions, that whatever notes you have read, you should plan to revise them, because if you cannot revise, it's a waste of time. Then you divide the subjects as your difficult subject and easy subject. The subjects which are difficult, do custom modules for them, and then you do the last 3 to 5 years PYQs. So this should be your strategy. If you are at a car stage, as I said, that you just revising, do not touch QBank unless and until you can do these things of you finish these things. Notes, revising those notes, doing the custom modules for the difficult subjects, and doing last 3 to 5 years PYQ. That's it. Because the time that you have till the month of March or till the month of April or May, when you have INICT, if you are at this stage of preparation, this time permits only this number of things. Now if you're someone at the stage of, let's say, bike, like you have done your classes but now you need to revise, it's not possible for you in the next few months to cover all the portion. Again, as I said, do not touch the q bank and listen until you have done your notes and revision. Now you cannot do the custom modules for everything, so at least do the custom modules for the basic sciences, because I have shown in my last videos as well, the major chunk of your exam will be from your basic sciences. So if you have done your basic sciences well, you will end up in the top ranks. So do custom modules from the basic sciences, and you should not leave the PYQs as well. So last 3 to 5 years, do PYQs. Now you are someone at the stage of cycle and you are still eyeing for a good rank. Like, you're still doing your classes and you are still confused that what should I do. I will say just get the printed notes, because see, during, it's not like we are starting from zero. You at least know something about the subject. So you start your with your notes and you start revising those notes at least till your exam. You should revise them at least twice and do the PYQs. See what I'm trying to tell you. That's a lot of students who are at that this stage of preparation. They directly try to compete with the Ferrari. So they try to do everything. They try to do the q bank, they try to do the visualizations, they try to do the custom modules, and actually the time does not permit. They are not even able to revise their notes properly, and because of that they end up getting a rank in like 5 digits or 6 digits, and that actually lowers their confidence even for the next exam. See what I'm telling you here. Maybe if you're at a cycle stage or if you're at a bike stage, there is something called confidence that that will give you boost for the next exam. Even if you feel like in 2 months you cannot do great things, but even if you are able to do these things, and even if you are getting able to get the rank that actually boosts your moral, you will be doing wonders in the next exams. Because don't spoil your preparation if you are at this stage for the sake of need. Because INICT, there are a lot of aims now, there are a lot of seats in INICT as well. So do not spoil your INICT rank just by trying to compete with the Ferrari at this stage. So go stepwise. Identify at what stage of preparation you are, and depending on that, formulate your strategy. So as I have said, that identify as per your state, and you can use this method of preparation. So why does it make sense? Whatever I have told you till now, why it makes sense. So if you see the result, I have just taken it from the previous one of the NEET exam. So if you see the rank, like rank 1 had around 182 questions right out of 200. Rank 500 had around 168 questions, right? But if you see this layer, like student between 3000 to 8,000. The student, the ranks which actually can fetch you any branch that you want, except radio and derma in all India counseling. But from the state, you can actually get those branches as well. But practically, if you think about, in this rank range, you can actually get any branch. So the score that you require is somewhere between, I'll say, 150 to 160. So the score between, like, say, 145 to 165 actually can fetch you a very good rank. So this is what should be your target score, even when you are writing your mock test, when you are writing a grand test. This is the score that you should target. And you can see that, what is the competition. It's not like the student who is at 3,700 rank and the student who is at 8,000 rank. The difference is just like 6 7 questions. If you do extra right, your rank literally jumps by huge. So that is why the importance of not doing silly mistakes. So what I'm trying to tell you here is, exam is not, the competition is not scary as it looks. So if you plan your study smartly, if you are wise during your preparation, if you know which areas to focus, it will definitely save you from a lot of misery, and it will actually give you success much early. As I said, learn from others mistake. It's not like that you have to do all the mistakes, and you have to, after doing only mistakes that you can learn. Also, you should focus on your own progress. A lot of students, they keep comparing themselves with others, and because of that, their preparations, it doesn't go well. So just focus on what you are doing. And remember, you are not, people do not decide their future, they decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. So stay disciplined, and as I have said, that follow the strategies that which have we have shared with you. And I hope this will help you. So guys, I wish you all the best and take care.